Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company, and here we have the Land Rover Discovery on a 20 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car finished in Byron blue with those black alloy wheels. It's also worth noting the alloy wheels are in pristine condition as well. We're going to start off inside the boot before working our way around the rest of the car from there. As you can see, the tailgate on this car will open electronically. As we approach the back of the car, you'll also see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well. You can fold this section down to give you even more space. As you can see, it's a 7-seat vehicle. Plenty of boot space in there, and it comes with a set of mats as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. But now that we've done a full circle, you can see the car is in fantastic condition the whole way round. Briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the speedometer for the car. We have a digital readout for the speedometer in the center of that. And as you can see beneath that, the fuel gauge as well. Over on the right-hand side, the rev counter, and it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so we, of course, are in park at the moment. In the center, you can see the total miles, firstly, for this car. They are only 20,201. We have our onboard trip computer displayed in that section as well. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have various controls for your stereo, your phone, as you can see, also your cruise control and speed limiter as well. Behind the steering wheel, the minus and plus paddles, so that you can change up and down a gear manually on this automatic gearbox, should you wish to do that. And then over in the center, we have the main touchscreen for the car. So you can see the various options clearly highlighted to you there, including satellite navigation. Really nice, clear colour display. It's a very easy system to use. We can come back a step from here. You can also see the menus along the bottom, the same menus as we have here. So phone, for example, media, then we have some seating controls, which we'll come back to in a minute. But when it comes to your media options in this car, if you hit source, you'll see there we have the radio. We have online media available as well. You can stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio. We have Apple CarPlay, loads of ways to listen to your music in this car. Pairing your phone is very simple. Hit the phone button and then follow the instruction on screen from there. And as I said, we've also got the ability to adjust our heated passenger seat and driver seat from here as well. You can adjust both of them to give you 3 different heat settings for each seat, or simply turn it off as I just did there. On top of all of that, we have a full colour reversing camera with a guideline showing you what direction the car is headed in relation to the image shown on screen. Working our way down, we have seat controls here as well, so the physical button for those. We have the volume for our stereo, and then we have dual zone climate control, so we can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. We can increase and decrease the fan speed from here. You can turn the air conditioning off, in this case, back on again. Or you can hit auto if you wish to. You can put the car into an auto mode, whereby the car will maintain the temperatures that you've asked for you. And you can hear it doing that in the background, and it says on here as well. You can override that manually at any time you wish to. We have a heated rear screen and a proper heated front screen as well. A 12-volt charging socket, plenty of storage here. We then have the dial that is essentially your gear lever. You can see there all of the different gears available to you on this automatic gearbox, with park being the one over on the far left-hand side just there. We then have our various off-road settings adjustable here. And we have stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic, which in turn will save you fuel. That system is off when that light shows. The last thing I wanted to talk about are the 2 roofs that you see here. We have an electric blind for the rear one, and similarly an electric blind for the front one. As you can see, with those open, that lets in a huge amount of light to the cabin area and really makes the area feel a lot bigger as well. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the paperwork we have for the car. So you can see there the V5 registration document, which shows that this vehicle is a privately owned one-owner vehicle from new. Full Land Rover documented service history as well. 2 remote keys, as you can see. And as with all of our cars, if this vehicle requires an MOT within the 6-month period at the point at which we sell it, we will do that for you as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see this car for yourself and have a test drive, or if you'd like a bespoke video walk around of the car, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.